let's talk Wicked. First of all, first movie, 6 out of 10. Really slow, didn't show enough of the relationship of Glinda and Elphaba. It's a movie. You have to account for that. I understand that people try to say that like the musical they don't show their relationship progressing. They just kind of become best friends. But that's a musical. That's a completely different rodeo. You're in a movie. You have to Anyway, book much better. Sorry, one of the dogs is throwing up. Hold on. Okay, book much better. Yeah, it's slow but in a rewarding way. Yeah. I love all the world building details and whatnot. I will say though, they do kind of throw a lot at you, and I think if they didn't have already established like the Wizard of Oz realm and whatnot, people would be really confused reading this because they throw a lot of just random jargon at you, like random fantasy jargon, and they're like, okay, go off and do this with that and whatever. And it does world build because you should already have a sense of the Wizard of Oz, obviously. But I think if this was a standalone book and it didn't have the Wizard of Oz already established, that this would be too much, if that makes sense. But I was surprised to see in the movie they have such an emphasis on Glinda and Elphaba and their friendship. There's not all that much of an emphasis on it here. Glinda doesn't show up that much. And I don't know. But the book, I will give honestly, 8.5, 9 out of 10. Really liked it. It was really good. Yeah, I love how it's darker too. I think I'm a huge horror fan, so I like the darker fantasies and everything, and all the more of the straight up deaths and things being darker, grimier, that kind of thing. But yeah, I might be a little biased, but yeah, 9 out of 10.